So my name is Barbara Casanova. I'm running for a unique position that only Republicans can vote for me.
Okay.
So I'm running for State Committee Woman of the Republican Executive Committee. So for those of us who don't know what that is, the county has, everyone who's a member of the Republican Party has someone in each county that represents you in your district. But then the Miami-Dade County has, and every county has someone that represents them to the state party. Basically, as complex as someone makes it sound, basically we are the liaison to the state Republican Party. We are the voice and are advocates for Miami-Dade County at the Republican Party of Florida. And the Republican Party of Florida is our liaison to the National Republican Party. I am National Secretary and second Vice Chair for the Republican National Hispanic Assembly. And I am also, despite my partisan leanings, I also do a lot of nonpartisan work. I have a nonprofit 501c4 called Citizens First, where what we do is just educate voters, register voters. And originally I had met you all because we wanted to put together a nonpartisan, strictly educational event, bringing in someone, and we're still working on it, we're very close, a sheriff from outside of Miami-Dade who's not a candidate, to do an educational event of what a constitutional sheriff is and what we should be looking for and what the duties and how it's going to change the fabric of Miami-Dade County, because we haven't had a sheriff, as you know, since 1966. So most voters don't know what that is, so they're just going to assume that it's like any other police position and vote accordingly. So we're putting together this event, co-sponsored hopefully with HOPA, to educate voters and stream that online, but also it will be an in-person event. So to give you an idea, I actually already have Sheriff Noko from Pasco County.
Pasco.
He is going to be our speaker. So he has won unopposed, and he is going to come down as our guest, and we're just waiting to pick a day when he's not on vacation.
Beautiful.
So it was challenging because every sheriff we spoke to at first said yes, and then they'd go, oh, Miami-Dade County, I think we're going to pass.
Yeah.
And we were like, and I was like, wow, we have a really bad reputation. So I literally talked about more than half a dozen sheriffs throughout the state, and no one wanted to come down and educate our voters because they didn't want to get involved, which is not a good place to start. So I formed this organization, as I said, to do some nonpartisan work. I also am faculty with Leadership Institute, so I do trainings across the country on training conservatives. Right now we're working on Get Out the Vote. And again, it's a nonpartisan, nonprofit organization. So, and we also have a training called Growing Mi Familia, which is about educating Hispanic voters about conservative issues. So that's kind of what I do, but we've had in Miami-Dade County someone in the position for decades who, frankly, I don't like to talk, hasn't done a great job of really being not just our advocate, but really conveying what's happening at the state back to members in Miami-Dade County. So it's been very, hasn't been very transparent. And because of my unique experience, I was born in Miami, I am Cuban American, but I've spent half my life in DC and half my life here because my parents were presidential appointees under Ronald Reagan. So it's very hard to hold someone accountable if you don't have a working knowledge of what the organization is. So the Republican Party, as you know, is an organization. It's an institution. It has processes, and you can't really hold anyone accountable until you understand how it functions. So I've been saddened that we haven't had good representation. I want to be your representative to the state, and frankly, I think I bring unique experience and knowledge, and would love to ask for you all for support. And my website is Vote Casanova GOP, and you can reach me at Barbara at Vote Casanova GOP. If anyone has any questions, I'd be happy to answer you.
Go ahead, keep it short.
I'm sorry.
By the way, I know she's a very, very busy lady. I don't even know how you're gonna do this, but I have total faith that you will pull through. But when will that come up? Is that
Oh,
for the
it's August.
primaries? Or is that,
It's
like, I've never
August.
seen that before.
It's right now. There's 3 of us running. I will only be on the ballot for Republicans. The election is August 20th, but there's no like runoff if you don't get 51%.
Okay.
It's like winner take all kind of election. So we don't have a lot of time to get the word out. And Michelle's been great to help me put together some of my materials recommended by you guys for our nonprofit, so she's wonderful. I thought I had another moment, but I'm getting a senior moment, so I can't remember. But I just want to thank you all for letting me come down and speak with you.
Any other questions?
No.
No?